Welcome back to another video. My name is Callan and I'll be reacting to every single A24 film in order. Today we're on movie number 6, Enemy. I remember not liking this movie as much just because I was so confused the first time that I watched it. So hopefully watching it the second time around, I'll appreciate it more. But before we get started, I'd really appreciate it if you please subscribe to this channel down below and follow along this journey with me. But with that being said, let's get started with movie number 6. As always, gotta start off with the A24 logo. Chaos is order yet undeciphered. This movie has such a strong yellow hue to it. This is some weird underground secret club. That is a giant spider. I don't like it. I remember this movie now with all its spiders. I would not want to be part of this club.
They kept the populace
looks like he's a college professor that secretly goes to this
other
club.
Dictatorships use other...
Talking about dictatorship and control.
How do they do that? That this is a pattern that repeats itself throughout history.
I like how that kind of looked like a spider's web. I wonder what's going on. He doesn't seem well. So this woman is different from the pregnant woman we saw in the beginning. Oh, so that was like a one-night stand.
Every dictatorship...
Or maybe it wasn't a one-night stand. I don't know. Well, this is just like the pattern that he talked about. This is like the same speech and then the same one-night stand.
This is a
there you go.
pattern.
Just talked about it again. This is a pattern that repeats itself.
Throughout history.
I don't really like movies.
How can you not like movies?
Well, you don't have to go out to enjoy a good flick at home.
That is very true. That's what I'm doing right now.
I liked it.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, that's it. Local film, if you...
Keep it in mind.
Mr. Anderson, my husband will be back. Your husband just won a heck of a lot of money from me.
There he is. Or it's just a dream. Maybe it wasn't a dream after all. There he is. Or is he just imagining all of this? Is his mind just playing tricks on him? He was losing his mind earlier, and this sure definitely doesn't help. There he is. Now he has to watch all his other films. There he is again. What would you do if you had a doppelganger that looked exactly like you? I don't think I would be freaking out as much as he is. Like he's losing his mind over it. I think it'd be cool to meet them, but I think that's just about it. I don't know if I'd do all this research and go out of my way to find this other person, you know? Just like the bling ring, it's so easy to find celebrities, addresses, and information. More shots of the spiderweb cables of the city. Just camping out, waiting. See if he'll exit the building. Or try to gain access to the building.
Anthony? Hey,
Anthony?
Long time no see. I couldn't tell it was you with that beard. Is that for
Wasn't
a movie?
that guy's name Daniel or
Yeah.
something? What is this guy's
Great.
name?
Yeah, I was supposed to pick up the thing, the...
Yeah, here it is. Look.
Oh, that looks like
How
it's
lucky
it.
and convenient.
That's definitely it. That's definitely it.
There you go.
What exactly is in this envelope? Okay, wait, Daniel Sinclair. But the guy did say Anthony, right? I'm so confused. Wait, that says Anthony Anthony Clare. Because the outside said Daniel, and then the inside said Anthony. But how'd the security guy know when the outside said Daniel? Or did it? I don't know. I'm starting to question things too now, just like this main character. So he found the agency's address on the website, and now he's found the actual address on the envelope. I think. So he's got his phone number now.
Calling to speak to Daniel St. Clair, the actor. If I'm not mistaken, that's Anthony Clare's name that he uses
that makes more sense.
for the movies.
This woman
Okay,
is so
I'm sorry to bother
confused
you.
because the voice matches the guy.
Okay, I'll call back later.
It's interesting that we still don't know his name yet. He's losing his mind even more now. Not good.
And my name is Adam Bell. I'm a
Okay,
history
there's his
teacher,
name, Adam Bell.
And I just think that we should meet.
So there's Adam Bell, Daniel St. Clair, Anthony St. Clair. So that was the pregnant woman. And then this is Anthony or Daniel.
Helen, I don't want to get into this.
Are you seeing her again?
That's reason for suspicion.
I don't want to get into this again.
Okay, I don't want to get into this. Going for a walk.
Now Anthony or Daniel is looking into stalking Adam. Now they're just stalking each other. Oh, I love the color grading on this, where everything's yellow and the light is red. She found the note about Adam Bell. Now she's gonna look into stalking Adam Bell as well. She's coming to the school and maybe sit in one of Adam's classes. Who's calling? Okay, Anthony's calling now.
That's so strange. I had a feeling that you were gonna call.
You had a feeling what's happening.
How would he have a feeling?
I know a place called the Breezeway Inn. It's about an hour outside the city. Do you know where that is?
Well, they meet so far out of the city.
Okay.
All right.
He couldn't pick a closer location. He couldn't just come to the school.
See you soon.
Oh, she sees him. Go talk to him.
Hello.
It's crazy because he technically doesn't know her. But she knows him.
Hi.
Or knows his face, at least.
How many months are you?
6.
Who is she calling now?
What's up, honey? Hello?
Why doesn't she run around the corner to check if that was actually him answering the phone? I like how they did that, though. Daniel answered as soon as we couldn't see Adam turn the corner.
The last 10 minutes of my run.
What does Anthony or Daniel actually do for work, since he's only been in 3 movies? Is he a history teacher, I wonder?
Honey, where are the blueberries?
I went to see that guy. He looks exactly like you. What's happening?
Yeah, the only reason you would freak out and be so emotional is because they are the same person. He has all these secrets that she doesn't know about.
I think you know.
She's now like realizing how crazy it was. And she, from her angle sitting on the bench, she probably could see Adam answering the phone. Gotta be. What the heck even is this scene? Just a naked lady with a spider head. Upside down. Oh, okay, it was a dream. A weird dream. Why would you choose to meet at a sketchy hotel far away from the city? That in itself is pretty suspicious. Is that the spider lady from the dream? There's no way. Unless both of their names were on the reservation for the hotel, both shouldn't be able to have access to this room. Like, what name was the hotel room booked under? And what name appears on both of their IDs?
Maybe we're brothers.
We're not brothers.
We're not brothers. Do you have a scar on your chest? You do, don't you? A bad idea.
Brothers and identical twins wouldn't have the same
made a
type of
mistake.
scar. So Anthony and Daniel is now observing Adam with his girlfriend. Yeah, that girl has no clue what's going on so far. So what is Anthony gonna do? Just look out the window, lady. So I guess nothing happened. He just kind of stalked and observed.
There must be some difference.
There isn't.
You have enough trouble sticking with one woman, don't you?
Oh, interesting. Even she knows how unfaithful he's been.
I don't like blueberries.
Of
He
course
doesn't
you
like
do.
blueberries, but
And
the
they
other
good
guy
for you.
was like in need of blueberries.
You are my only son. I am your only mother. I think you should quit that fantasy of being a third-rate movie actor. Eat those. You want some coffee?
Oh, there's a giant spider thingy above the city now. I don't understand, but it's so cool. So the mom was having a conversation with Anthony, and she said stop having a fantasy of being a movie actor. So that just proves it's only one person.
What are you doing here?
He's going crazy.
Did you sleep with my wife?
There's no reason for Anthony to think that Adam slept with his wife, right?
I'm crazy! You brought my wife into this, man! So I'm gonna bring your girlfriend into the picture as well.
He could have easily said no, but because he didn't say no, I mean, he technically did because he is the same person. It's such a cool building. I feel like I have to go visit the city. So where is he now?
Forgot my keys.
Is Mrs. Claire not home?
Oh, so he's at Anthony's place
You
now.
want me to open the door for you? I can't stop thinking about the other night. I heard they changed the lock and sent out new keys.
It's the secret club from the beginning. Why does that guy need to go back so badly?
Call me if you hear anything.
Where's Anthony's wife at? So many blueberries. That's that same picture that he had in the beginning. Except this one's not ripped up.
You've been there for a long time. You had to walk home or whatever, and
Is
you
everything
must
okay?
You're 6 months pregnant, so I didn't know.
No, I'm fine.
Wonder if she knows after he said the 6 months pregnant thing. Because she was the one that gave him that information.
Aren't you gonna take your clothes off?
She definitely knows it's not Anthony. But she also realizes that they have the same body.
Did you have a good day at school?
What?
She said school.
Whoa. Mary.
The ring, the mark on your finger.
What are you talking about?
Wonder how she's like never noticed it before though. Or has Anthony just never worn a ring? Now I'm confused.
You're doing this to me.
There's no way either of them survived that. Also, I feel like there's been a car crash in every single A24 film so far. Oh, that crack looks like a spider web.
Police have not released any details at this time, but we do know there was only one vehicle.
He has the envelope. It's the new key that the guy was talking about. The new key to the secret club.
Helen, did you plan on doing something tonight? Because I think I have to go out.
Does he know the location of the club though? It doesn't help if you have the key and don't know where the lock is.
Helen?
Ah, man. I just don't understand. I'm so confused. But I definitely did enjoy this movie a lot more than the first time that I watched it. I think it's a lot better the second time when you just know how crazy and just confusing it's gonna be. You're mentally prepared to kind of accept it. Let's wait for the logo before I get my thoughts and review. And there we have it, the A24 logo to close us out. Alright, and there we have it, movie number 6, Enemy. Like I said in the beginning, I was very confused the first time that I watched this movie, and I'm still pretty confused after the second viewing. However, I did enjoy this movie a lot more the second time around. There's just so much to think about and interpret about this movie, you know, whether or not you think there's two people or just one guy with split personalities. The first time that I did watch this movie, I just kind of assumed that it was two people, so I was very confused. But now after the second viewing, going into it thinking that it's just one guy with different personalities, it starts to kind of make a little more sense. I'm not too sure about the whole spider things about, you know, the woman squashing the spider in the beginning, the giant spider over the city, the naked woman with a spider face, and then that end scene where there's just a giant spider in the room. I don't know what any of that is about. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like the car crash symbolized the death of the Anthony character. However, now that Adam has the key to the secret club from the beginning, and in the beginning how he talked about history repeating itself, I feel like the same thing could happen again where the Anthony character kind of comes back into his life. I thought Jake Gyllenhaal did a great job acting and portraying these two characters that had two completely different personalities. I thought the color grading of this movie was really interesting with how yellow it was. I also like how they shot this movie, showing that the two main characters were never actually seen by anybody else at the same time. I'm currently looking at the rating on Letterboxd and it's sitting at 3.6 stars right now. This is kind of a tricky one for me to rate. I don't know how I feel about this movie. Like I said, I definitely appreciate this movie more after a second viewing. Like, I understand why people rate this movie so high, but I don't know if I could personally rate it that high myself, so I think I'm just gonna play it safe and rate it 3 stars. I think that's a pretty fair rating. Like, I definitely enjoyed this movie. I liked how artful it was and how thought-provoking it was, but I think it got a little too confusing, which is why I can't give it, anything higher than that. So with that being said, this is my current ranking of the first 6 A24 films. At number 1, we have The Spectacular Now. Number 2 is Spring Breakers. 3 is Ginger and Rosa. 4 is Enemy. 5 is The Bling Ring, and at number 6 is Charles Swan. As always though, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts were on this movie, what you rate it, and what you rank it, and I'll see you next Thursday for the next video.